King Electa, that's a really good question if people miss that. Can you explain the difference between small talk and regular talk, like regular communication? Small talk is like having conversations with your teammates, and on fast-paced maps, it's really, really important to have. I don't know if they started the game. No, not yet. It's really, really important to have that type of communication because it's so hectic and the spawns are so fast, and you're almost always engaged with somebody. So without that small talk, it can get really, really confusing. So regular communication is like obviously communicating like who's weak, how weak you are, if you need help, when you have help. But the small talk is like directing your teammates, like for example on Regret, which is probably the fastest paced game type, just communicating like where you're spawning, where you're blocking the spawns, like calling out to your teammates who needs to be pushing where, spawning up and you recognize where your teammates are, so you say where you're pushing so they know where you're going to be, and just talking to each other. It's like having conversations with your teammates about who's doing what and who's watching what, and when you have help and when you especially don't have help and where you're going to be. And it's not just calling out guys and then running to a location and then also calling out more guys. And you can recognize the difference. I'll try to point it out like while they're playing tonight because you can usually spot the difference. But during that game, it seemed like a mess of callouts for a little while because if the game is really fast-paced, sometimes it's hard to slow it down like that. Candy pants. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm going to unmute them. Sorry if I missed any of your guys' questions.
If you spawn towards tower, just go towards tower.
Rob, why haven't they paid for it? Well, they want one. They want one themselves, and that's why we started looking into getting a replica made, and that's where they got the $2,000 quote, which was outrageous. And they decided not to. Oh, that's not a good nade. I'll tell you more about it later, for sure. But I'm still trying. I haven't given up hope yet.
Yeah, he's on me. He's on me outside red, one shot. I killed one.
Jesus, dude, that's just such a good thrust, man. Starting around a week or two before Worlds, we started noticing a lot of players were able to dodge the plasma pistol, because you know how it auto-locks in when you scope quick, like a quick scope with the plasma pistol, and it auto-locks to players. If you thrust at the right time, you can dodge it almost entirely. And it started happening like really consistently about a week or like a week and a half, 2 weeks before Worlds. And a lot of players have that down really, really well now, and Suspector just totally managed to dodge that. That didn't look like the greatest example of that, but I'll try to point that out again if I see it, because it's a really, really, really important thing to be able to do if you can do that for your movement when trying to stay alive. Otherwise, plasma pistol is almost basically a power weapon.
I killed one. I'm trying to. I died. No one turbine, I think, Eric.
I'm
in blue right now, Eric. In blue.
I'm flying. I'll get him weak at worst.
He's on the stairs.
2 shots. They're in catwalk, guys.
Yeah.
I'm
trying to watch cat.
They're probably gonna get it. We have shots, actually. We can.
One shot. There's two there.
I can't. They're gonna cap it.
They're gonna get.
Yeah, they got it.
Let's go outside of blue. Let's get to blue.
I hear. Yeah, I'm going blue.
Right there is a perfect example of small talk, and especially of Aiden listening to Justin, even though he got caught by that guy. That really sucks. But that is the correct call. You shouldn't try to force your way into tower here. I'm not sure why Eric was down there when we just called out we were going outside. But that was still a really good play. It's all about making the right rotations. So we gave up those catwalk. We gave up catwalk and blue bend. Justin, I think, died blue bend there. But one of the most important things you can do on this game type is not try to overextend to fight for the stronghold when you shouldn't be. Like, if you're in a good position or if you have numbers, yes, you should try to push to take them. But giving up, 20 seconds of having a stronghold just to be able to stay alive and then go retake it after getting the kills is more important. He just got 3 guys one shot.
There's 3 in it now. Rockets are down.
How is Jason alive? What the hell?
I'm behind him too. Nice. Yeah, I'm pushing at him. Watch blue spawn. I killed that one. Fred killed me. I'll run this.
One shot on me at red. I got one.
Yeah, watch spawns.
He might have rockets here, though.
I spawn red, guys. I spawn red.
Jason, he's inside blue weak.
Go outside red. I'm trying to help you.
I hear you. I'm just gonna say.
That was a heads up thing too. I mean, it just becomes a habit as you get into those types of better habits for communicating. He almost lived there. That's outrageous. Just calling out your spawns so you have you and your team have a higher awareness of where the other team is most likely spawning.
I'm going cage.
So that's why they do that.
Watch out blue.
If you guys didn't realize why so often you watch players, they immediately call out where they spawn. It's just to try to increase that awareness of where the other team most likely is, even if you can't actually see them, because you should probably know the spawns and be trying to force spawns if you have map control. So that's why it's important to always call out where you're spawning.
Yeah. I spawn with you, Justin. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you.
Stellur's one shot. There's 2 guys weak down. Both one shots.
Yeah, two there. One's one shot. One's blue sneaky. I hear you. He's in blue and blue.
Catwalk weak. After the catwalk, I'm legit.
Stellur's one shot.
Still here. I'm weak.
I'm town sneaky.
I have help right now, guys. No, he's one shot blue sneaky. That's cool.
I'm one shot.
I got blue sneaky right there.
Nice. I died. Top cat maybe?
Yo,
Top cat, top blue cat.
It feels like they're forcing this so hard. They just need to try to. They need to force their way outside for these rockets.
He's going for rockets.
I'm coming to help you. Jason.
I killed 2.
I'm behind him, catwalk. Mid-bridge, mid-bridge weak.
Rockets, guys. Custom, guys.
One shot mid-bridge.
I hear
you. Red nest as well.
Run us.
Overshield.
One shot. I'm going for it. Nice, you got it. Nice job. 41. I hear you, red. Yeah, keep blue. I'm watching outside red. Can you watch in red? Nice job. Nice job, dude.
Kind of disappointed I'm not on Jason's screen right now because it looks like he's dominating this game.
Watch tower spawn. One's tower going cat. Stellur's one shot tower.
This is a really good play. You guys probably have seen this type of a setup before. It looks like we're trying to force our way into tower to get these kills and go for a triple cap. Except for Justin died. But getting this light rifle and staying alive in red and like top red window or red nest, just to like, you lay down so much fire and so much pressure on the other team off their spawns. Like, they're spawning up in tower and they're immediately engaged, which just makes it so much more hectic for them to try to like figure out what they need to be doing. This type of rotation is also really, really important.
I'm dead.
He's definitely going to die, but he's taking as long as he can.
Eric, I'm at red nest.
There's two blue, Jason.
I'm looking mid-bridge.
One shot. There's two out there. I hear.
Jason shouldn't have done that. We should have recognized that we needed to rotate. Also, not a good job Jason using his death cam probably there.
He's sitting in red.
We should have known that that guy was there. 100%.
I'm pushing outside red. I'm behind red.
No one's the catwalk behind you.
Alright. I'm making cat.
We stopped him at a red.
Blue cat, I died. I got nade shot.
And mid-bridge.
Mid-bridge, yep. Mid-bridge and blue sneaky. Bottom overshield jumping, dude.
Jason's probably going to get double teamed here. We need to be focusing on outside.
I'm nading red nest.
We're all spawning tower now, and rockets are up in 3 seconds.
He's on top cat. I killed one. One shot top cat. Two dead.
Eric, I don't red nest.
Dead, so.
I'm trying to stay alive. I'm trying to help. I need help.
Try to live. Nice.
In blue with rockets.
Custom guys, custom at 42.
It's still shocking that we're sometimes like surprised that they get power weapons when we give them to them for free.
Yeah, reset.
At least 2 guys catwalk on Aiden.
They have rockets as well.
They got rockets.
Top cat weak, guys. There's one shot top cat, I think. No, he's the only weak.
Yo, turbine outside with rockets.
Bottom overshield.
Red nest with rockets right now. Red nest with rockets.
He's gonna go for
I thought for sure that
gun
gun was.
I'm trying to help you, Eric. He's top cat. Top cat weak. He only has one shot on him.
Absolute cat. You gotta go for blue.
Watch red. Yeah,
Eric,
cut
I'm
it
trying to
blue.
take blue with you. Or catwalk him in.
Red nest one shot.
Yeah, I spawn cat. One shot cat. Watch red nest.
They're blue. Yeah, you gotta get one now.
I'm cat with you.
Red nest.
I hear you. I killed one. I one shot though. One shot. Spawn's one shot. Spawn's one shot in red. I died.
Oh man, I thought he was gonna live there for sure.
Well, I'll have to go for one. They're 90.
I need help outside red.
Coming to red.
Yep. I'm going blue, I guess.
Absolute red.
I spawn blue.
I got one of them.
Nice.
We're probably gonna give up catwalk unless he leaves here.
I'm pushing
Yeah, that's a really good play. He knew that he couldn't take that.
One shot.
We have numbers as long as he gets here in time. That was such a good play. If you guys didn't recognize that, he got the low tower spawn and he pushed blue stairs and he stayed here with SMG and he ends up getting a double kill. We might win because he made that play, and a lot of people wouldn't have made that play. He started taking blue when he spawned there because it was open because they had left blue to stop us from taking red nest. And even though he had started taking it, he left immediately to just defend catwalk because it was so much more important.
I hear you.
It's just a really heads-up awareness play of where they're going to be spawning, because by the time he got there, he was able to block 2 guys from spawning tower. If he hadn't gone that and he tried to take blue, they would have taken catwalk and they would have spawned at tower. The 2 guys that he got a kill on that came from blue attic, he would have spawned at tower for sure.
I hear you. Watch him go cat, guys.
I help Eric.
Watch our Sneaky.
Both dead.
Nice job. I'm about to push red. Should we push red?
Absolute.
They have to go here for OS.
Watch tower spawn.
Alright, we're taking red. We're taking red. We're taking
Run red, run red.
They have rockets. We need to get OS. It's coming up soon.
It should be very soon.
Yeah,
It should
let's
be
OS.
really soon. Someone gotta get, who's getting it?
I'm watching that guy's cat. We can't let him get cat. We can't let him get cat.
They're definitely getting cat. We have to. No, Jason fell.
Watch up cat.
2 guys here at least.
And they have rockets on him anyway. It wasn't gonna matter.
Watch that top cat.
Kirby, red Kirby.
Oh, on.
It's probably pretty important to listen to them too and hear what they have to say. Definitely didn't make the greatest pushes though.
We had a lot of pressure on us at blue pretty bad when there was 2 of us at red. We sat in like red window the entire time. When there was like only 1 guy I think near cat, we needed like I think we needed both those guys to push up to get catwalk instead of just staying at red because they like overloaded blue and they ended up taking blue and then we didn't end up getting catwalk because we just sat in red window trying to put shots.
Yeah, what Jason's saying is a really good point. I would agree because it seemed like we didn't make the best pushes like all together or focus on the like same exact things when we were trying to gain map control again because we lost it when we were up about 40-0 I think, and they just came right back into the game like tied at 40 or like close to that. So super unfortunate that we didn't really coordinate that very well. It just seemed like, okay, we're here so we should go here, or we only sent 2 guys somewhere. Like it needed to be an all or nothing thing. Like if you guys remember, and I'm not sure the situation like why Eric ended up being down low like in front of red, but when Aiden and Justin Roy went outside towards blue and they both ended up dying, and that was like right off his spawn. Justin had said like Aiden said I'm going blue with you, like let's go, and we had like another guy, I think it was Eric, was in front of the base like going towards tower or something. So we just need to be coordinated about those pushes. Like Aiden got killed by a guy that was mid-bridge there, if you remember earlier in the game, and like how did that guy not get called out? If we're pushing outside blue, how do we not have an angle to watch mid-bridge? Like it's about watching the right things at the right times, and that's just really poor teamwork to break a setup there, to be honest. Because I mean there's no way a guy should get to mid-bridge and get shots on our guys trying to push outside for free like that.